Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Faceless Strategist and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In this video I will show you a walkthrough for the quest Golem's Memory. Now, after improving Shale's rating a little bit and talking to her, and after meeting Caradin, or by going to Caradin, in the Anvil of the Void, you will start this quest and you will have to go to Kadesteig. But if you already dealt, and that is if you already completed the Paragon of Her Kind quest, you will talk to her, tell her about the fate of Caradin, whatever you chose, and you will travel to basically any location here in the Deep Roads. Then she will remember Kadesteig, and that is your next location. And you will head to Kadesteig. Then you will have to fight your way through Kadesteig to reach a giant statue. And of course there are swarms of darkspawn hanging around, which you get to kill, if it's any consolation. So you won't just be chilling out here, you'll have to kill a bunch of darkspawn. But the quest is relatively straightforward. Fight your way through a bunch of darkspawn, then see what they have to say, then just look at the statue. It's really simple. So we're just now going to go this way, and if you loot the rubble, you will also gain a bunch of a bunch of nice armor and everything else. You will gain a bunch of armor and weapons, which are much higher quality than the ones you already found. So it is a nice companion trip overall. As you can see, small, flawless, everything is flawless, and it should be a much higher rating than anything else you can find for Shale. But it is relatively straightforward. There is some unique loot. You can get that by going to the left and to the right and just exploring. But overall it's not really worth it. I mean, depending on when you start this. But overall, you'll just want to get the fuck out of here as soon as possible. Because I actually waited to start, well, pretty much all the DLCs and to actually do them when I completed the Dwarven Crystals. There we go, a Blood Gorge Amulet. The Dwarven Quests, because that was the last one I decided to do, because it is the longest one, because you have many different fights and many different passageways that you can, well, not passages, I have no idea what I'm even talking about anymore, but you have many different ways, many different side quests to do, and many different ways to do them, many different outcomes. So I was saving that for last, and I actually split it up into, I think, 7 or 8 parts. Possibly even more. But see, you have these piles of bones here, and you'll gain some other random loot. And see, those chests will actually contain some nice loot. But it's not anything really that worth it. I'm pretty much set with all of my companions except Zebran. I just need to level up Zebran a little bit, and I'll be A-okay for my final confrontation. Now, I would recommend using electric crystals for Shale for the attack. For the defense, I would use whatever the best one that you have. Because electric damage is sort of neutral damage almost. And neutral damage is very important, because neutral damage means that well, Shell will be able to deal damage to everyone and not just like 95% of them. That is the main thing about Shell. All the damage that she does deal gets converted to a certain element depending on what crystal you put in the offense slot. The defense slot just provides damage to that set, to that specific element. And yeah, it provides well, a damage boost to that specific element. So just use the best one that you have. It doesn't really matter all that much. And as you can see, whatever crystal you put, it glows in that specific color of that specific element. So here we are, the Golem monument, and you'll gain a bunch of strange crystal clutters around it. But before you do that, you have an Ogre Alpha to deal with. Okay, you actually resisted. That's not how this works. Oh, and it's a Shriek. Loot the Ogre Alpha, you get the Kadesh Stumper and a large Flawless Spirit Crystal, which is nice. Loot everything else, and you can combine the damages and resistances, well, to your strategy. I'm not gonna tell you. And you'll have the Death-like Shanker, which is also very nice. So, will you leave me the fuck alone? Here it is. Gonna do this one in combat. So many souls to make golems.
I will need to think on these things I have learned.
There we go. Holy hell. Annoying. Anyways, that ends the quest. That's it.